Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, y'all ready to vibe to some Harry Mack, man? This dude's doing his thing. And yeah, you're back with the FUQ boys. Man, we're gonna get into this one. Yeah, y'all ready? Kick some freestyles tonight. Basically, this is like a promo campaign for this tour that we're gonna do.
Okay.
Because we got love for the brother, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, let's get it, man. I'm ready to rock, man. You ready, Don?
I'm ready.
I think the real question is, are you guys ready? Are you guys in the chat? Y'all ready to do this with us or what? All right, let's get it popping, y'all. Hey, I just love these vibes, man. That hip-hop, that boom bap. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Enough. I just want this beat to play, bro. Isn't this joint a banger?
It is.
It's just like it like makes this look like a movie. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back in the house once again.
It's the incredible.
The incredible.
All right, you guys. So, I thought it was only right. Now, there's a couple of Omegle bars people want us to go back and review. One of them is Omegle bar 79.
Okay.
So I'm down with that. But let us know if there's a few. We got a bunch of Harry Mack reactions on here. So let us know if there's a couple gems we missed. We'll go back. But I'm on a new wave, bro. I like bringing in guests to do these reactions to Omegle and Gorilla bars. So I wait till I can find the right guests to really do that. So today, I saw that H-Mack just dropped this video, and it's titled "Building Something Epic, Harry Mack Live in Zurich." And I thought it'd be cool just to just watch this brother's growth. I'm sure he's going to display some excellent skill in here, but at the same time, we can kick some freestyles, vibe, help promote his tour that's coming up. And then I can also indulge because I've been one of the people who blessed to tour all of Europe. And it was kind of not too recent. I think it was in 2016. I toured all of Europe with Afro, All Flows Reach Out, and Marco Polo. So when I see certain things, it'll remind me and just have some conversation, have a good time. What, you with that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Hey, man,
I'm here for it. I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the journey.
Yeah, man. So, hey, before we get started, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. But if you're really rocking with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. Let's do this, man. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears.
40.
For those
you guys,
ears.
Let's get this logo down, pull the video up. Don't forget, I just dropped a new music video. It's called Planned It. It's out on the channel. Support your boy with that hip hop. We got original music videos, and freestyles off the top of the brain on the channel. Support the original content as much as you do the reactions. We're going to be working on some skits, some funny music videos, a bunch of stuff. It's all coming down the pipes. So rock with the original stuff just like the reactions, and we'll keep those reactions flowing. Let's do this, man. So this is the boy Mack, Harry Mack. Now, you guys, I might need your help. I don't want to be cringe. I don't want to be cliche. But you guys, feel free. I don't want you guys to spam. I don't know how to say this, but yo, if you want Harry Mack on this channel.
If you want to see, Harry Mack in our studio, we may need some help. We may need some people to reach out and ask.
In his comments every now and then, like, hey, are you, I'm cool with that. I reached out to his people. We will see. Now, this is the thing. If they're too busy on tour, I get it. He's going to be filming a Gorilla Bars, doing a bunch of stuff. No obligation. But if there is a window of chance where he has an hour, 40 minutes, 30 minutes free, and we could get an interview, we would love to do it. And so we're trying to set that up now. I have reached out to his people. We'll see where things go. But if you guys want to see it, you guys feel free to start tapping in like, hey.
Yeah, he might listen to you over us.
Yeah, it's true. But again, I feel weird because I don't want to feel like he's pressured. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You're definitely pressuring him.
I'm just, no matter what, we gonna rock with him. We gonna rock with him no matter what. I just, I'd love to get him in here. I have some cool ideas, and I'd love to do the, whatchamacallit?
Interview.
So, yeah.
Freestyle session.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna react to this.
I think Harry's scared.
This guy.
He's scared I might show him up, bruh.
That would be the day, Don.
Oh, God, I hope he doesn't hear this. Can you imagine? He just comes in here and lights me up. That'd actually be kind of dope.
You know what's so funny? He's so
people.
good. He would just light you up with compliments, and then like it would backfire totally on you.
Exactly. I know it would. That's what I'm saying.
Anyway.
He'd be like, yo, Don's an a-hole, bro. He called out the nicest person in the world.
Only in this technologically driven place does someone feel that brazen to say something so crazy.
That Harry's afraid of me. That's the dumbest thing I've said in a while. And I say a lot of dumb things. If you are a fan of this podcast and listen, you know. Said a lot of dumb.
This is the first time I've agreed with him 1,000,000%. Normally it's 1,000, but I actually agree with that statement. That is the dumbest thing you've ever said. So.
Isn't that what they call those little suckers? Dum-dums?
Yep.
Yep. I ate a lot of those, when I was a kid. And you are what you eat. So, my bad, folks.
All right, you guys, we're just going to vibe out. If you're here for the vibe, man, this is really just, this is a reaction, but this is more of support. Harry's going on his tour, Odyssey, all through America. We got tickets. We're going to see him in June 5th in Denver at the Summit. We're rocking with him, man, and right now's the time to go hard with the content and promote his tour so he can sell out most of his dates. So that's what we're doing. That's why we're rocking to this specifically instead of an Omegle, and it's just me and him and not a guest. But we will be back to the next Gorilla Bars or Omegle. I'll do my dangdest to get a cool guest, and we'll get it popping. Here we go. Building something epic, Harry Mack, live in Zurich.
Cabin crew, released.
Y'all. His editors are dope.
Dopest green room.
That's the green room? That's bananas.
I caught that before, and I was like, he's not lying.
That's bananas. Good for him, bro. Like, they treat him like a king, man. I love it. Like, dude, you don't understand how good it feels to go on tour. And some promoters just go out of their way. Most of the time, everyone's being cheap, counting everything because it's a business.
Yeah.
But when you're like sold the tickets and people showed up, they treat you like a king. Your green room, bro, it's so cool when those nights happen.
Yeah, I make it happen, man. I rearrange the game, do it permanent. Anything freestyle concerning it, I'm all up in it. They about to feel the wrath, I gotta hit the stage. Everybody make me a path. I'm cruising through, peruse a few lyrics off the top that I choose just to spew for you. Roll with the who's who, with rappers who spew too. Dope lyrics got the few views on my YouTube. Yeah, let me bring it. They love
I had to wait till he finished that scheme, bro. I couldn't just cut him off. That was
Well,
hard.
I was just tripping because I'm like, apparently they don't speak English because he's like, clear a path, and they're just standing in the damn way.
This dude.
Hey,
This dude.
clear a path for the man to get to the stage.
You're tripping. The thing I noticed was he's freestyling off the top of the brain, and he's like, it's like this pattern: blues, clues, the used twos, the woos twos, the foos twos, and he carried it for, I don't know if it was 6 or 8 stanzas, but that's not easy to do because I'm freestyling all the time. That's when you start cutting into this other, because it's like, look, when you're trying to set stuff up, you're like, yo, immediate in the game, come through I'm trying to get the fame. But when you start going immediate in the game, tedious with the fame, bleedious with the shame,
Yeah,
previous
multiple.
with the, bro,
Yeah.
stupid. That, and anyways, Thesaurus and Illmaculate were some of the kings in battle rap at doing that. But yeah, that's hilarious because you're like, clear a path, and his security is just like, get out the way.
few lyrics off the top that I choose just to spew for you. Roll with the who's who, with rappers who spew too. Dope lyrics got the few views on my YouTube. Yeah, let me bring it. They love the way I fling it. To every single syllable I'm kicking, they be clinging. With the whole crowd, now I'm about to engage. Zurich, I finally made my way to the stage. So go to this side and go to that side. Cause every time that I be spitting, keep my raps live. So go to this side, now go to that side. Cause every time that I be spitting, keep my raps live. Hey yo, coming right up at the top of the dome, rocking the microphone. Every time that I rip for the fans in Zurich, they know I'm deep in the zone. Yeah, I do my thing. I'm here to paint a picture, man. Riding from Los Angeles, now we out here in Switzerland. Yeah, people dig the way that I spin the flow.
You knew that word.
Thanks to all of y'all who've been supporting my videos. H-Mack and Zurich, and I'm rocking for the people hard. Make some noise if you steady watching my Omegle bars.
Actually, out there they speak English. There's a gang of people who speak
I know, I'm
English
just
when I
hating.
was in Switzerland.
For a
And
second.
Ella, okay, how many of y'all are fans of the Gorilla? Naming out the series, turn it up loud, we'll let everybody hear me. Listen, we steady.
anyway.
We leaving no option. The mic I ain't dropping. My skills they be copping. Can nobody top them? I'm peaking the mountain. My flow is astounding. 20 million bars off the top of the dome. We still counting. So yeah, I put it out. So yeah, I rhyme no doubt. So yeah, I'm in it to win it and not for the clout. So yeah, I make my name known all around the planet. So yeah, I drop the huge freestyles that gigantic. From the left side over here, we gon' make it clear. Hold up, a whole new segment of fans appear. How you feeling on this side? I can feel your vibe. Type of freestyle rapper that the world gon' idolize. I'm making it up off the top of the dome. Whenever I lock in the zone, I can't be slowed down. This is the way it's about to go down. Okay, they was loud, get to it. But maybe this I can yell loud and outdo it. Let's go. Alright, when I rhyme and you know I'm way out of sight. I'm feeling y'all, I'm killing all the bars I drop. I blow up in the hardest spots, don't nothing stop. I'm here, I'm making it clear. Tonight, we all about facing our fears. Tonight, we all about staying alive. I said tonight, we all about positive vibes. Tonight, we making sure our partner's not smothered. Cause tonight, we be taking care of each other. Tonight, you all be going wild on the bass. But I'm failing if I don't put a smile on your face. So tonight, what we all about, I guess we soon to see. Tonight, we all about building a community. Tonight, we all about rhyming hella reckless. But more importantly, we about building something epic. Tonight, we about to see what can really happen when you start fan by fan displaying your rapping. When you go against the grain in the industry and maintain and prove you can improvise flames. Tonight, we show them what should have done happen sooner. Tonight, we show them what happens when Mack's on tour. Tonight, we take her to the top of the game. One more call and response while I'm live in these flames. Say ho, ho, say ho, ho, say ho, ho. Say do that shit, do that shit, do it. Do that shit, do that shit. Yeah, say ho, say ho, say ho, ho, say ho, ho. Now somebody, anybody, everybody, make noise.
All right, man. So, I mean, there's nothing to really break down. For him to be able to freestyle off the top and go into that triplet on stage, that's very, that's not easy to do. And then to freestyle a whole concert. Like, I'm in here doing rap practices for an hour to 2 hours. There have been times when I stumbled, but it was because my throat, like I got something caught in my throat or did it. And you don't ever even see that from this brother. It's really interesting.
He literally has you saying that.
No,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be flowing and I just will choke on my own spit. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just
like really.
Yeah, and so I'll get messed up by that more often than I would like to admit, if I'm being completely honest. So it is wild, to see him be able to just do that.
I want to highlight this just at the end because I don't think there wasn't anything that really flew over my head bar wise or where I think we have to go back and be like, yo, this was the hardest bar. I think the hardest thing was the truth he said in that last segment. Yeah. Where he's like, yo, we're all going to come together. We're all going to show love. We're going to have a positive vibe. But he was saying this is what happens when you go against the grain. And I think on this channel, this resonates so heavy with me and you because me and him started out freestyle rapping when we were young men. We both took different paths. I kept rapping. He didn't. But all of our mentors, even in the beginning, literally would say, you guys have to stop freestyling. You need to stop battle rapping. There's no money in this. Yeah. You need to learn how to write a hit. Now, fast forward, there's pros and cons to that, right? I learned how to write music, which I'm very thankful for, that my mentors taught me how to make songs that I still able to do at a pretty high level now, and you grow with that. But, just saying hey, there's nothing in this, that's like that teacher mentality when, oh, I know everything, but, the teacher who'll never have a Lambo telling you what to do, and you're like, but I want a Lambo.
The biggest thing for me is that coming from Colorado Springs, we just had limited opportunities in the sense of people that we could work with. We weren't able to produce our own music. So, we could take that as a L. We could have gotten into production, but we were about writing, right? And trying to make songs. And so we just had influences around us that were trying to push us in a different direction. artistically than we maybe wanted to
Which
go.
wasn't a bad thing.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but my feeling on it was always like the best producers are the ones who will work with you and bring the potential out of the artist versus being like, no, you need to go a totally different direction. And I felt there was some of that pressure.
There's a balance that should be had with producers, I believe. I think that's the great dynamic you've seen between Dr. Dre and Eminem. Yeah. So I understand what you're saying, but I'm also seeing like certain people have experience certain things and trying to get you to not make the mistakes they did. But a lot of times in music or art, you can't really foresee because art is a magical thing almost. It's like it's very hard to explain art. When is it going to hit? You never know these things. So now, because of technology, I always like to highlight
Well, at the end of the day, it's like he did go against, that's what I think we're both speaking to that I appreciate about Harry, and he actually said it, was like, you know, I'm going against the grain and going against the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nobody thought like, oh, a freestyle rapper is going to be like selling out shows, and he created his own path.
And there's been freestyle rappers to, let's say, maybe sell out a show or go on tour with a freestyle set, you know, like the Supernaturals.
Yeah.
But Mack, in this moment, he has innovated the space to show freestyle artists how to monetize this is the blueprint, how to monetize freestyle rap and take it to another level. And because of this, it's becoming more popular. I'm seeing more people freestyle on their reactions. I'm seeing more people freestyle on YouTube.
There's a resurgence in the art of freestyling.
Yeah.
And you can't like understate Harry Mack's
is the leader of that.
Yeah, exactly.
He is currently.
You just have to be real with it. And that's not taking anything away from the founders and the people who did it, but in the current era, he revitalized it for the younger generation. I mean, that's just facts.
Well, the other thing is it like all of these folks are kind of older. So it's almost like there's a generation who's been waiting for it to come back, and now it's presenting it to the younger.
I say that because there's a bunch of people on TikTok that are younger that just freestyle. Yeah. That's their whole thing.
Well, and that's what I'm learning as we do this. There's all these kids who are inspired by Juice WRLD. From his freestyles. There's rappers like Sharon, you know, wilding out because they're over here freestyling with auto-tune. So there's a lot there. But anyways, let's get into it. This is dope.
Somebody, anybody, everybody, make noise.
Now that's a classic hip hop callback. If you guys aren't familiar with it, get your hands in the sky. When I say do that, y'all say shh, do that, shh. Go, hola, hola, oh, make some noise. So he's bringing in these classic elements. Sometimes I'll use some of those to engage the audience as well when I'm on tour. It's super dope to see.
So check this out, man. The show is called The Energy Exchange for a very specific reason. Because that's how I think about freestyling. It's not a one-directional thing where I'm sending the music out one way to y'all. It's much more so a collaboration, right? So we want to put that on display right here, right now. Can I incorporate some of your words into my freestyles right now? Yeah. Can we give this a try? Yeah. I said, can we give this a try? Yeah. All right, Zurich, let's get it, man. Jazz, you ready? Come on. Said we turn it to another level, everybody hearing it. This is not a concert, it's a goddamn experience. Yeah, when I do these lyrics off the mental, I speak on my real life, it's experiential. Yeah, and y'all know I just flow from the brain, whether I experience love or experience pain. Some days experience sun, experience rain, but it all combines inside me when I'm spitting these flames. Yeah, and y'all experience my life. Whenever I be getting busy representing on this mic, y'all know I got love for my people cause we rockin' this. When you hear the experience is positive, yeah, they know I'm rapping so hype. If you lack experience, then don't be grabbing the mic. This is not for amateurs, this is for the ones that's blessed with flows. Without experience, don't try to say you're a professional for real. Y'all know I spit it in a clever way. Mad years of experience on my resume. That's the reason when on stage, I be wildin'. 20 years of experience straight freestyling. Yeah, every competition we gon' win it. Matter of fact, I wanna push past the speed limit. Hey yo, Zurich, I ain't came out here to settle. Make some noise if y'all want me to push it to the metal. Well, in that case, we gon' speed it up. We gon' lift it so that we can lift these people up. We about to get this shit poppin'. When we rhyming, we ain't ever stopping. Every time that I'm rapping, you know that I'm whipping up like one of the illest concoctions. I come off the tip of the mantle. For me, man, this flow is essential. If a rapper tries to bite one of the rhymes that I kick, I'ma crack his dental. I be coming off the tip of this speed limit is too ridiculous. You know we gon' pass that. Life we going up and down, something like the NASDAQ for real. Yeah, other rappers can't kick it. Pass this.
Yo, just let's not sleep on this. His DJ's nice. He's smooth transition, so Matt can just keep jumping rope. I wanted to go back just a little bit because that last beat, I feel like is one of those beats we play in here and we're like, I'm gonna pass it. Not like it's a whack beat, but like because the tempo's hard to work with. He went from just normal rapping, yo, my experience, rain, flame, da da da. Then he's like, that's when you looked at me, and it's like over this beat because it's like I always look at it like jump rope. It's like, okay, you're changing the rhythm of your jumping pattern. I know he's a drummer, and so he's able to do that so effortlessly, but that's something I've been working on because it's so hard to do, bro.
To me, it reminds me of training jiu-jitsu in the sense that I was always a fan of martial arts, UFC, things of that nature. I took karate as a kid for years and actually was pretty good, could do all the spinning kicks, all the, you know what I mean? Crazy, super acrobatic kicks. So I had that. I started training jiu-jitsu and it made me realize and just have so much more respect for the fighters because I was like, oh, this is so hard. And it takes so long to get good at just one aspect of it. And so when you see these people performing at this level that have, wrestling mixed with like boxing or striking or jiu-jitsu or grappling, like to be proficient takes so much time, right? And I'm being reminded of like Harry's skill level by doing these freestyle sessions again. You know what I mean? Because I'm like just working on one thing, just like flowing, just getting the words together, but I'm also trying to switch tempos and cadences and even rapping fast. Like I literally can't rap fast. Like I've been trying to speed it up. And in my mind, I'm looking at it like, hey, your mouth and your tongue is literally a muscle.
Yeah.
So I think with practice, I can exercise it to get my tempo faster. But every time I take on a new like little challenge, whether it's like, hey, I'm just going to remember the words, or I'm going to switch up my cadence, or I'm going to speed up the raps, or I'm going to try and tell a story, any of the elements that he has mastered, like each one, like I'm going through the process of like trying to get better at.
Yeah.
And realizing it's just going to take time. Like,
Yeah.
So to see him doing all of these things effortlessly, it's amazing. And then doing it myself, I'm realizing like how hard it is to get good at just one of those elements, yet alone all of them.
Yeah, and we bring it back to that mixed martial art example because it's me and him are into like those type of things personally, but it's one of the best things. It's like he has all these attributes. It's like if you took a freestyler, like you see all these different things. It's like he can rap, he can freestyle fast, slow. It's just like mixed martial arts. It's someone who's very proficient at a high level.
Yeah, it's like taking somebody, it's like typically somebody who's a fighter, right, is like, okay, they're really good at wrestling, or they're really good at jiu-jitsu, or they're really good at, striking. And then sometimes you'll have people that will have like two, skills in two things, but it's very rare that you see somebody who's like all around good at every element.
And he's beyond
and
good.
those
he's like
people
excellent.
become, champion, level, the greats, the goats. And that's what you're seeing with Harry is that each one of those different things is a skill that needs to be mastered.
And in MMA, most of the time, people are good at two things and excellent at one.
Yeah.
He's excellent at all.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of
that's where we're using that analogy is that like, it's hard enough to be good at any one of these things, yet alone to attain mastery. And he's attained mastery of all these different elements of rapping.
Yeah, not trying to be an a-hole. If he could sing like Robin Thicke or something, I'd just be like done. I would just turn off this reaction like, F you, Harry. That's too
literally
much.
like the only thing he doesn't do.
He's just like, girl, it's been a
and then starts dancing like Chris Brown. We'd be like, no,
oh, that's hilarious.
You can't.
I'ma crack his dental. I be coming up the dip of this speed limit is too ridiculous. We gon' pass that. Life we going up and down, something like the NASDAQ for real. Yeah, Other rappers can't kick it. Past the speed limit like I'm about to get a ticket. For real, and y'all know we all up with the swiftness. Other rappers talk about it, me, I really live it. They say, Mack, can you kick some funky grammar for sure? I'm slamming instrumentals like the hammer of Thor. Hey, I do it in a major way. Superhero bars, we about to save the day. Yo, I'm out here getting reckless. My people, they expect this. Is that the hammer of Thor you got up on your necklace? H-Mack, I'm coming through. Y'all know I do words with ease. That word fit perfectly. H-Mack, I'm here. Y'all know what I'm about. I'm getting busy every time I'm rhyming on my route. If you ain't here in Zurich tonight, you ain't gonna find this. But it lasts after the show. My flow's timeless. People love the way I ride. It's not about the minutes or the hours on the clock. Hold up, this is absurd. Your pain's getting curved. Hold up, wait a minute. Do you mean that's his word? Oh shit, I use the weaponry. I step with ease. Yo, thanks so much for blessing me. Matter of fact, I'ma come through to make it a fly vibe. I'm out here with the fans, cold delivering high fives. Pounds all around. I'm bringing all them remedies. When we be spitting right off at the top, we bringing the timeless.
Yo, when he, check this out. When he was walking up, it was only a sausage fest. Now the girls are starting to kind of pop up in the front. Watch, bro. Yo, Harry Mack, bro.
I want to get a dap.
I know he's got a girlfriend. I'm messing around, you guys.
Y'all, Mack is about to go next. I shine from the mind. I don't even need a Rolex. Other rappers is half-hearted, entering the territory that is uncharted. From this microphone, y'all know I'm about to snap with the rap. Get around without no compass or no map. So say, what's he doing on stage? I think he's telling Harry's story. I'm scared cause we in some uncharted territory. When I grab the mic, you know I flow and wreck. But I'm terrified cause I don't know what's going next. Man, I don't know if it will be humans or computers. Can't nobody predict the future. But honestly, I be eating tracks like Lunchables and in uncharted territories where I'm most comfortable. Yeah, that's the reason that we all in here. We all combine tonight so we can face those fears. Say fuck this fear. Fuck this fear. Say fuck this fear. Fuck this fear. Say fuck this fear. Fuck this fear. Cause to get over that shit, that's why we up in here. Say fuck this.
That's interesting. That's the most F-bombs I've heard in a row from your boy, Harry.
Yes. He's like, you know,
hey, he's co-signing us right now.
Yeah,
shout out.
He's basically like, saying, "F you, Q boys."
I like these guys.
Fear. Up top, fuck this fear. Just love music. Say fuck this fear. We got that in common. Being the fans, we be celebrating often. Into this game of rap, y'all know I'm staying faithful, no fake bull. Just to be here, I'm feeling grateful. Yeah, I can't believe that I'm able. To you and you, I wanna say thank you. To you and you, I wanna say thanks so much. To all my fans, I wanna stay in touch. Cause if it wasn't for the people up here on top and all the people down low rocking in the spot, and
bro, he hasn't even stopped.
That's what I'm saying.
the people online, my vids they watch, all the people giving props, I wouldn't be up in the spot, you feel? Yeah, wouldn't be able to come and travel. I wouldn't have the courage to get over life's battles. Yeah, thanks for giving me the insight to see clear. Hands up now if you grateful just to be here. Why? Y'all know we bringing it together. Lyrics right off at the top of the tongue, I'm flinging them forever less bounce. I said I'm flinging them forever less bounce. I said I'm flinging them forever, yeah. Yeah, we about to bounce tonight. Say what? Yeah, we about to bounce tonight. Say that. What? We about to bounce tonight. Yeah, all my lyrics, they be the astounding tight. Now listen, whole heart and soul, that's what I be giving them. Too much whackness in the game.
My man. Are you inspired yet?
Oh, yeah.
You inspired to freestyle for an hour? And then
I was just thinking, like, bro, I'm exhausted from watching him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he hasn't even stopped to, like, take a breath, take a drink of water, nothing. He's just going.
Dude, he's nice with it. What's interesting is when I do my rap practices in here, I do about an hour. Sometimes I'll do an hour 30. When I started, I do 2 hours. But I realized this because I'm a performer. I still go do shows. But typically, because if I'm headlining, which is you know, it just depends. I don't headline that much. But when I do about a 45-minute set, sometimes an hour, right? But normally I do about 15, 25 minutes. It's pretty normal across the board, da-da-da-da. And I'll freestyle during my set one beat. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's like, yo, this is tight. And I'm just like, yo, it would be interesting. I know because I do the freestyle rap practice, I could do it. But could I put on a complete show And this dude is just showing all the elements of freestyle it's like really, it's very unique. It's very innovative.
Well, he's making songs too, like with certain things, the way that he's like hitting like a chorus, and it's not just like, you know, he's switching it up in a way that it just keeps it like interesting.
Yeah. All right, let's switch it up today, man. Now I'll pull up the word generator, but don't feel obligated to spit the words. Just kind of go with the flow.
Okay.
Let's find a beat. Normally I'll find beats before we go on, but this is going to actually be a full freestyle. What's up with the random word generator? Oh, did I do something? All right. So let's find you a beat. Dang, the computer's wilding out right now. Getting the little ball thing.
Oh, yeah, I had to reset it this morning because it was stuck.
Oh, maybe there's too many videos you think on here?
I don't know. Safari was stuck, so I had to force quit.
Let's get it popping. I'm going to find a beat. Just let me know if you're feeling any of these, and then we'll get into it. Boom. Let's see. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
Let's go with it. This is different.
Yeah. Yeah. Check your mic.
Check. Yeah.
You feel like you're fighting through it, or you're good?
It's a little loud, maybe. The beat. Yeah. 1 2 1 2.
How's that?
Yep.
All right, here we
Feel
go.
good. Oh no, that's not the beat.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a couple of concepts, and then I'll have the word generator up, and you just go with it. All right.
Okay.
So the first concept I want to do is it's Friday.
Okay.
What do you want to do this weekend? Okay, so the concept Friday, what do you plan to do this weekend? Then oh, that's a good one. Okay, so what are you going to do this weekend? Intelligence agencies.
Oh my God.
So what are you going to do this weekend? Intelligence agencies. And then I'll have the word generator up. That doesn't fit that beat. That's too much, huh? Hold on. What are you going to do this weekend? And then the best way to grow a garden.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Here we go.
Oh. Yeah, you know that it's Friday, and I'm about to hit the highway. Go back to Denver, yeah, and do a little something that's clever. Yeah, this is what I need, man. I gotta plant some seeds in the garden, cause my people are just starving, and we got it right outside of the margins. Yeah, and you know what I like, what I really wanna do is take a long hike. Yeah, sip water from a fountain, more like a stream, and get into the mountains. Yeah, just lamping, like what happened, I really wanna go camping, and I like glamping, take a steak, cook it on a fire, no nothing fake. Yeah, I wanna get out and just play with the dog, no delay, I wanna slay. Yeah, out in the woods, chop some wood, you know it's all good. Start a campfire, maybe roast some marshmallows with me and a couple of my good fellows. Yeah, and that's love. That's what I love more than anything else. Yeah, throw my phone on a shelf, don't look at it for 3 or 4 days or more ways. Yeah, just explore. Yeah, that's what I wanna do, I just need a little more time out in nature. That's the truth, man, I'm not trying to be a hater, but the city life, it's kinda hectic, and I'm trying to get out and get respected. Made me eat some boomers, yeah, just be a consumer of the shroomers. Trip a little, take a day trip, not too much, not so much I get sick, but just sit back, stare at the clouds. Gotta love it, man, cause I'm a proud father. Get out into the woods with my kid, yeah, and just do it for the love. Just do it for the love, yeah. No pushing and shoving, just for the loving, yeah. Of the great outdoors, go explore. Yeah, I just need some more, but yeah, gotta get back to the house and do some chores. plant the garden, nothing more. I gotta get up in the rows. That's right, man, and got no time for these hoes unless it's a rake. And that's right, man, there's no mistake, yeah. And I doubt that I stay plugged like an outlet, cause I am about that, yeah. But don't worry, I need a girl that's curvy, and that's right, so I can do a survey of her Twin Peaks, if you know what I'm saying, man. Cause I ain't playing, you know, no fear. Like Harry Mack said, man, I disappear out into the backwoods, it's all good. That's right, man, just like a brother should. And you know I stay moving every day, keep working for improvement. And you know I love the beat, that's right, man, but you know that this ain't nothing sweet. Yeah, unless we talking about the 4 seasons. I'm just breathing, man, and there's more reasons. No time for treason, you said. Intelligence agencies is playing me, yeah. And I go hard with my squad, just like we were rolling with the Mossad or MI6, and we can get the flicks. Yeah, no spy versus spy, this ain't no trick. Cause you know that we don't play. They surveilling us like the CIA, trying to watch every movement. You know how we do it, and still meditate just like a Buddhist. Yeah, with the truest content. You understand, man, I'm about to bomb that. Yeah, and you know I'm not playing, I'm just slaying, cooking it up like Bobby Flayin'. Yeah, you know that you're getting grilled, cause this is for real. Your man has got the skills to pay the bills. That's right, you know that I'm gonna bring the insight. Everything I do is for devotion. That's right, man, this is a quotation. The vibration, the demonstration. We're using the words and just creating. Yeah, you know that I hella do, man. I'm about to blow like a parachute, and you know that the peril shoot. So don't get on our way cause of this pair of dudes. Yeah, we stay fly, you know why. Just like a couple of wise guys. It's a nice try.
Nice try, nice try.
Nice try.
That was tight. You started laughing, so it broke up your flow, but you came back in. That was tight. Yeah. A 1, 2, 1, 2.
You're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes. That's like a critical mistake.
So that last beat was Loud Obnoxious Beats. I'm about to do this beat by Raminbeatz. That's RAMINBEATZ. Check them out on YouTube, and then we're gonna get back into this Mack reaction. All right, man. Give me how many? I guess give me 4 words. 4 words. Let's do this. 4 words. Let's see what we got here, man.
All right. Let's see. 4 words. Scapegoat.
Okay, scapegoat.
Yep.
Scapegoat.
Plantation.
Plantation. Scapegoat. Plantation.
Ruler.
Scapegoat. Plantation. Ruler.
Yep. And bobblehead.
Scapegoat. Plantation. Ruler. Bobblehead. Now let's see what we can do here. Yeah. I 1, 2, 1, 2. Ayo, it's Black P, and you know what I came for. I come through, ayo, I got to hang low. They looking at me and you know they wanna hate, bro, but they can't take me out. I'm not your scapegoat. I'm not the front man. I'm not gonna fall, no. I get up on the microphone, I got a ball hoe. I do my thing when I'm ripping the rhymes, and when I come through, they hear it so many different times. Shout out to the Mackster doing this thing. Ayo, it's Black Pegasus. I'm a boomer but king. Ayo, I get on the microphone, you know that I swing like a left hook. Ayo, and I hit you so ding, ding, ding. Ayo, the bell rings. Now you gonna fall down. Black Pegasus, they tell him, you better calm down. I do my thing when I'm ripping it, rapidly, the freestyle coming off the biggity, the backity. I wanna trip it up, so I tick it in the cackety. And if you didn't understand the velocity, hey yo, I do my thing when I be ripping it. I'm aim, and I'm see these cats and they looking at me like a clang, yo. But this is what I do, and when I flame throw, I get up on the microphone. Yes, I game show. I game show cause it's game over. And it's Black Pegasus, I pull out the Joker, but I play poker. Yeah, so what you wanna do, you hating? It's like plantains on a plantation. Yeah, I'm going bananas, I'm going banana hammock. When I get up on the microphone, they be like, God damn it. Hey, yes, I do it very nicely. I come through, I freestyle so damn precisely. I like to mix up my style and rip it with the words. And if you didn't understand, hey, yo, the flow, it's absurd, yeah. I got to get it a little bit when I be ripping it, taking the chances right here, just like a finicky kid. Got to do my thing when I be ripping and snapping and rapping and peach and cobbler when I'm snap back when, hey, that didn't make sense. So you got to bring it back for the ladies and the gents, yeah. I do my thing, keep it icy like a cooler. But if you didn't know, I'm like Slick Rick the ruler. But I took off the eye patch, I called dispatch. Now I'm Cyclops, blowing up your whole thrift stop. Hey yo, I risked it all when I freestyle like this. Hey yo, he missed the ball. Hey yo, I gotta keep it going off of the head. They doing this, hey yo, I gotta live it off of the thread. Hey yo, I take the risk and freestyle, I don't even care though. Black Pegasus, hey yo, it ain't fair, bro. Yeah, and why they keep trying me. Tried to get alone, they kept on denying me. I'm looking at them like, yo, the flow is transparent. See through your words like an x-ray. Damn parents, yeah, because you acting like a damn Karen. You over here like, yo, get that McLaren. I'm trying to get the McLaren and keep it rolling, cause Black Pegasus is in a car that's not stolen. Yeah, and yo, I'm rocking when I shred, and I gotta pop them off, and I fill them up with lead. And if you try to step up, hey, you know your ass is dead. Now they rocking with your boy, yeah, they got that bobblehead. Hey, they bounce him back and forth, and you know it. Pegasus, yo, the freestyle poet. I take chances in front of you so you can see how I make advancements with my crew when it talks about the freestyle progression. Hey, yo, I rip it up, I give them a test and then give them lesson what you really want to do. Cause I am the enhancer, the freestyle dancer. Yo, don't get a cancer, but are you a cancer? That means you're born under the sign. When I be getting a freestyle that's off the mind. And when I go and do different types of styles, when I come through, they be like, yo, the style buck wild. Coach, put me in the game right now. When I come through, hey, yo, I gotta walk the green mile. Yo, I'm not a communist, I'm American. I like capitalism, but they just stare at him. They stare at him, they wearing him. It's all good, hey, yo. Let's glare at him. Let's have a good time when you spit in these rhymes. Yo, 1, 2, hey, yo, the flow is designed for all my people.
It's funny because I wasn't watching the word generator and I'm like, why did he just say I'm not a communist? I'm American. Just out of the blue. And then I'm like, oh, now it makes sense.
Yeah. Nah, I was trying, like, so it's interesting because it's weird because we're doing a reaction. So I should have just been like, yo, let me just show how, like, but I could just do basic setups and schemes and land it. I can do that now. I can do it, no stumbles. I just wanted to take a chance today, and that's what I did. So I tried to do a fast pattern. I did a couple of different cadences, and I tried to remember all the words, and so I can get better even when, you know, because for me, we're watching the Mack man do his thing, and I'm over here like, bro, like, you ain't gonna get better unless you try. And like when you fumble in front of people, it's like doing the skateboard ramps, and you fell down the ramp, but then the next time you landed it, and I think people can appreciate that. So
they better. I don't see people putting themselves out there, you know, willing to risk themselves and, you know, mess up. I mean, I feel you because like I would have some concept with the parachute. I was wanting to say I'm fly, no parachute, but I was like, I'm the bomb, like about to blow like a parachute. That doesn't make sense.
It's funny how much things are going on in your brain
because I saw parachute and I was like, oh, I could say the pair will shoot.
I was about to say that was a hard bar. That's why I made that face, you guys.
I was trying to put the whole concept together and I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I like kind of screwed it up and it's like, damn it, keep going. Yeah. So all of this is going on in my head. So I feel you because I'm like trying to take risks and push concepts and come up with things on the fly. And then something comes out and messes me up. And I'm like, damn, now I got to just like get refocused, go back into the flow and not let that little fumble like mess you up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. All right, you guys, we're about to get back into this Harry Mack building something epic. Again, we're really doing this one to help promote his tour. If you haven't got tickets, get tickets. His Odyssey tour is going on all through America. We will be at the Denver show on June 5th at the Summit. And, yo, we're just having a good time. When the new Omegle, Gorilla Bars, or if you guys want us to go back to an Omegle we've never done, I'd like to bring a guest on, and we'll have a good time with it. So you're rocking with your boys, man. And the H-Mac. Here we go.
in equilibrium. I be facing to the challenge, no doubt, cause all the bullshit going on, we about to balance it out. I hear the beat and I try to refrain, but these lyrics bring equilibrium inside of my brain, so I need it. That's why I'm up here preaching like the reverend. For me, hard beats and raw lyrics is like my medicine. Yeah, and y'all know my flow is lethal. First 2 syllables, but no one is my equal. Yeah, H-Mack, my bars are amazing. It's impossible to solve this here equation. Yeah, I'm about to rock till I be inside my coffin. H-Mack is an impossible problem. Yeah, and when I rhyme, my style is up. You like basic addition, Mack is like algebra. Matter of fact, I'm calculus. Can't challenge this. Shout to the Zurich, you know the crowd be lit. Hey, shout to the Zurich, you know the crowd be hot. Every time that I rhyme, I bring out a sound and vibe. It's so absurd, I can't be cured. Your vision is blurred, your brain getting stirred. Peace to the people that be throwing me words. Our rappers on my level, I say hardly. Tonight we really about to have a party in the place to be. Sir Jazz on the deck, H-Mack the MC in the place to be. Lyrics need equilibrium and match with the beats. We in the place.
What
to be? Sir Jazz on the boards, H-Mack the MC. We need equilibrium, that's what we about to see.
Right.
Zurich, make some noise if you still rocking with me. Let's go. Yeah. Live on the microphone. This is a celebration. Peak of the Swiss Alps, boosting my elevation. Y'all know I'm spitting the fire. I got the flows that the people admire. I'm at the peak of the Swiss Alps, meaning to say I go higher and higher. All of my flows are astounding. When I start rhyming, the people start bouncing. Yeah, and they all be surrounding, feeling like I'm really at the peak of the mountain. H-Mack, man, they love how I'm rhyming, especially when I'm double timing. I be live on the stage and I'm shining. Higher and higher, I keep on climbing. Yeah, y'all know that my flow is never weak. Make some noise if you came out here to take it to the peak. Let's go. Alright, we about to get it. Other rappers talk about it, Mack, I really live it. Okay, these rappers out they mind if they trying to diss me. Lyrical bullets fill them with holes. Swiss cheese. Yeah, H-Mack, y'all know that they can't harm me, right? My brain is used for everything. Swiss Army knife. Yeah, H-Mack, y'all know I'm spitting jams just to rock for the good people in Switzerland. Yeah, and you know my lyrics stay swift. Styles, I'm just kicking them like they was K-Swiss. Yeah, hey yo, y'all know that I came to rip freeze. One day I'ma do a collab with Swiss Beats. How many people be rocking with all the legends? Hands up now if you out here truly repping. Let's go. I spit with all the.
All right, just so we don't lose it, man. Because that equilibrium and then that equal bar, that was something you don't pass over. That was dope. Again, this is where you allow technology to build your show because he has the projector, and it's like that bar would just go over your head if you're at a show just vibing. But because this interaction is happening, you're able to be like, oh, wow. And then the other thing was, he wasn't just going off, like he started using, and I guess you could almost say like an alliteration, but when he goes from equilibrium, equal, and then he went into equation, like he's doing that purposely. He's showing you that he's a master wordsmith and he has a good vocabulary.
No, I mean, that's the thing that's so impressive is that he'll take the concept and then he just like runs with it and like will pull all of these different elements out of it and just go deep on it. And like, again, just like speaking to it, like I was just thinking about my last freestyle and I was like, the flow could have been better, but I was like so focused on trying to tell the story about what I'm going to do in the weekend and make that rhyme. And then thinking like, how am I going to bring the garden into this? You know what I mean? That I'm like kind of like not focusing on the flow as much. So it's just crazy to see him be able to be like, just do these different rap patterns while going deep on these concepts. And I'm just like,
as you do it. So like for me, like when you gave me the 4 words, for some reason I was able to connect certain words, right? Like plantain, I connected plantation.
Yeah, that was
with plantain. Ruler was Slick Rick immediately. Bobblehead, I thought of this little Paul Wall bobblehead doll. And so all these things were in my brain, which allowed me just to play. To get to flow state, there are moments where you can't think too much.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? It's just reps. Yeah. So it's like you've put in a lot more reps than me, so you're able to do it, but that's just what's happening in the moment. And you're exactly correct, is that what he's doing is he's not thinking about those elements anymore because he's mastered them, so he no longer has to think about like, cadences per se because he's done it so much that he can enter into that flow state.
The other
and just
thing
ride
is when
with
you
it.
stop worrying about messing up, you just get better. Because today I was just like, oh, I'm just going to wing it. And I kind of messed up. But sometimes when I go back and watch these, I'm like, I messed up right there. But it's not as acknowledgeable as I would think, because I knew I messed up. But sometimes it's because I'm so used to a linear rhythm or rhyme scheme, and then sometimes it just switches the rhyme scheme. It's like, oh, you're kind of rhyming like Nas there or Jay-Z. It was just an awkward, like, so that flow forward thing is a big thing, and people can tell when you mess up. Like there's a couple times like it was obvious, but I'm just saying the more you do it, it's really fun actually too.
I'ma do a collab with Swiss Beats.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. I didn't want to pass equal, but this Swiss scheme from Swiss Army Knife, Swiss Beats, freaking the Swiss Alps, the elevation,
and then that kick it like K-Swiss. I was just like, damn, he brought back K-Swiss from the dead.
If he brings back British Knights on this episode, I'm done with H-Mac officially.
Many people be rocking with all the legends. Hands up now if you out here truly repping. Let's go. I spit with all the heart. Food for thought. I'ma serve it what? Yeah, that's what we really always gon' want. Writing songs and getting call and response. Yo, the fact that y'all literally yell my lyrics so fat all at the same time, would've thought I wrote that. H-Mac, I'ma bring the vibe. Serve it all a carte, cause nothing's on the side. Hold up, I got the entree, I don't need no rice. I got the flavor, little bitch, I bring the spice. I'm a cake.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry too. I'm like, man, I'm about to just cut this stream and go get some chicken and rice from down the street.
Serve it all a carte, cause nothing's on the side. Hold up, I got the entree, I don't need no rice. I got the flavor, little bitch, I bring the spice. I'm a K, I and the G. I'm a king in this thing, funky fresh MC. Said I'm a K, I and the G. Sir Jazz and Harry Max, a real royalty. Yeah, okay, close my eyes, no need to follow you, cause I be all alone, a state of solitude. Yeah, right now on the stage I'm levitating, focused on my breathing in the deepest state of meditation. Some days you gotta be alone, some days you need that solitude to find a new zone. But after that moment of separation, for me to feel better, I need a room of fans in Zurich, all of us together, let's combine. Yeah, we about to shine. Yeah, jazz all up on the beats, I'm on the rhymes. Yeah, so let's combine. Hey, we here to shine. Hey, lyricism like this off the top is difficult to find, but I don't mind. When I'm on it, man, I'm making you rupture. I'm electrified like a semi-conductor. Yeah, they know he is insane. I'm the conductor, cause I'm leading the train. Rappers thought they was leading the train.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. As soon as he said conductor, I was thinking, or as soon as I saw conductor, I was just like, running trains. That's the first thing that just...
That's actually the bar I said on the Team Backpack Cypher.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm the conductor because I'm running the train. Anyways, you guys...
FUQ boys for a reason, folks.
A little bit. I'll give you the spice.
I know. I like dark
that was
Harry.
hot. That was hot. That was hot, Harry.
Little bitch.
I'll give you the spice. Make a song out of that, baby. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to remind you because I forgot to say this. First and foremost, shout out to all the members. We have over 300 members on the channel, but this is not live. This is a premiere. So when you're seeing it, when it premieres, it looks live, but we are not actually live right now. But we want to thank anyone. If you dropped a super chat, if you dropped a super, what do they call super thanks, or became a member during this, thank you for real.
You have no idea how much that means to us. And we have put a ton of time, money, effort into this. So the fact that you're giving back, it's like, it's super helpful. I mean, to say the least, because, we haven't broken even yet at this point, but at the same time, it's like, that's not the only reason we're doing this, but it is nice to be like, oh yeah, it's not a hobby that I'm paying, ton of money to have an office and all this stuff to be able to do it out of.
Hell yeah. So just wanted to take the moment to do that. We're watching Building Something Epic, Harry Mack live in Zurich. I always say Zurich. But anyways, we wanted to take the time to do this. The Brother Man's on tour. The Odyssey tour is going on. And I just thought that he just dropped this. I was like, typically we don't do these ones or the busking joints. But I just thought it'd be cool to drop something to help promo the tour. I mean, maybe if it helps or not, but it's still cool just to show the love. So that's why we're here today. Let's get it.
Electrified like a semiconductor. They know he is insane. I'm the conductor, cause I'm leading the train. Rappers thought they was leading the train, leading plenty. I was like, you ain't a conductor, semi. Maybe just a little bit, then I sent him up. Conductor of the train or the semi-truck. The most heavy, rappers are illiterate. They don't get the shit, I mean not even a little bit. Yeah, tell no, my lyrics be causing a lot of static. But I be Foley, fuck a semi, I'm all the way automatic. I'm off at the tip of the mental, all the lyrics are split are essential. And I do it right off of the brainstem. H-man, you know I'm engaging.
Okay, I take that back. I was literally like, oh, we normally don't react to these dudes. He's going off crazier than Gorilla Bars and freaking Omegle right now. That semiconductor line and then the semi-automatic, like, bro, he's going so deep on this topic live. Yeah. I've done this
and go back to the equilibrium, the Swiss bars, and just all of that, and it's just
I've freestyled live, you guys. It's different than being in front of your computer on Omegle. I haven't done that, but I've done this here. Being live is so much different. He's leveling up. Like he's just getting better and better. Like he's just getting more comfortable being uncomfortable, and so he's just smashing.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say is that, you know, I don't want to mess up, right? I don't. Yeah. But then I do want to try to take risks. So sometimes it's like I have this concept that I'm trying to get out and it just like falls apart. Yeah. So it's like that rhyme didn't even make any sense. But you know what I mean? Maybe a kind of rhyme. But then when you think about being in front of people, it's like, because you want to do well. It's not just like, you know, embarrassment. It's literally like, hey, these people paid to see this live show. I want to give them a good show. It's like I owe it to these people. Yeah. So, you know, there is a certain amount of pressure that comes with, you know, wanting to give the people, you know, what they paid for. Yeah. And yet still taking those risks.
He's just an autopilot. This is crazy. That I was going to play through that. I was like, you can't play through that. That semi-conductor, bro, that was tight. That's some like, bro, that's like some album material.
I know. This is what's so wild, you know, is that like, exactly. That's the thing, is that he's putting together these bars that literally rappers will like write an album and release. And he's like doing, in my opinion, he freestyles better than a lot of the rappers.
He does.
That are, you know, big names that are signed, that have hits.
Yeah, this is kind of wild. I mean, it's not wild. We're not new to this, but yo.
Of the train or the semi-truck, the most heavy, rappers are illiterate, they don't get the shit, I mean not even a little bit. Yeah, tell no, my lyrics be causing a lot of static. But I be Foley, fuck a semi, I'm all the way automatic. I'm off at the tip of the mental, all the lyrics are split are essential. And I do it right off at the brainstem. H-man, but you know I'm engaging with my fans, I'm flaming beats. When I be on it, I be bringing major heat. It's not complete until the people smiling. When I'm wilding on the track, straight freestyling. I done dialed in all of these bars, yeah. If I just said it on top of the track, you know that I meant it. Lyrics we about to work out like calisthenics. Hey, hold up. Hey, get you high like we about to light the kush up.
See how that beat got him high?
Calisthenics doing push-ups. Hey, matter of fact, we getting swole up. Hey, high bars. Hey, pull up. Hey, Mack don't never give up. Hey, flexing from the core, no sit-ups. Hey, that means I'm flexing from the heart. I don't play no part, I don't know where to start. Zurich say, whoa. Everybody in the spot tonight say, whoa. All at the same time, y'all gotta say, whoa. Everybody in the spot tonight just say, whoa. Hold up, I'ma feel that shit in, so say, whoa. I'ma feel that shit in with my flow, say, whoa. Rappers, they don't know where I'ma go, say, whoa. Fuck it, I get on the mic and I'm steadily ripping it. Whoa. Now I'ma turn up the temperature, spit you some triplet. Whoa. Coming right off at the brain, rappers is feeling the pain. Whoa. I do not stay in no lane, homie, y'all couldn't refrain. Whoa. They know I'm building it high when I be spitting it fly. Whoa. Stepping correct to the Mack and you know you gon' probably die. Whoa. I be doing shit that's different from me, they better keep a distance, say. Whoa. Cause I'm way too persistent when it comes to rhyming, I'm consistent, say. Whoa. And they know when I rhyme off the top, I be getting ill, say. Whoa. Peace to my homie leaning on the pillar, say. Whoa. Peace to the people up there elevated. Mack and Sir Jazz, so we gotta celebrate it. Yeah, and they know these rappers not related.
He was going in and out of these pockets. It's like, whoa, and he was going different speeds, and it was
I mean, it was just
incredible.
dope. It's musical. That's the thing that's interesting. It's like, that's like we were saying, it's like he's almost like, not almost, I mean, he's literally dropping songs.
This is
true. Like creating songs like freestyle, and then just that, the way that he worked the crowd into it, it's just like beautiful, like getting them involved, A, And when he says energy exchange, it's an energy exchange. He's not lying. It's not, sometimes people will say stuff and it's like kind of hollow, but he's literally like doing an energy exchange right there, having them come in, every 4 bars or whatever, and like do the whoa and making them a part of the literal song that he's creating while doing these different rap patterns that are all dope as hell. It's like,
it's just really crazy. It's fun to see him do gorilla bars and Omegle and then be able to bring that to his audience and give them an experience that actually goes beyond that.
Yeah. And, I appreciate greatness. Like when you see greatness, it's just something that's a joy to watch. It's like beautiful to see, whether that be like, I like watching like Chef's Table, where you see these people who've dedicated their lives to becoming a great chef.
Yeah.
And they're pouring their heart, and you see their food as a work of art, an edible work of art. Or you see somebody who's in, athletics, like we were talking about the UFC, and it's like you get to this level of excellence and you get to witness that excellence, that greatness.
Yeah.
And that's what we're seeing. And it's just, it's amazing to watch.
People know I'm hard as concrete with every statement. So one last time, it's do or die. Before this beat ends, go and get your hands to the sky. More lyrics I deploy, got the flow they can't avoid. Yo, Zurich, if you fucking with us, make some noise. Oh my God. So we're going to pull 1 or 2 of those up right now, starting with Hip Hop Disciples. But I'm definitely a hip hop disciple, so we're going to rock this topic. Jazz, you ready? Say yeah.
This is about to be ill.
Yeah.
Come on.
They made the director's cut.
Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. When it comes to bars, I'm the truest with the flames. Real hip hop, I'm a student of the game. I study the masters, y'all know that it's vital. Where are all of my hip hop disciples? Yeah, said I'm the truest with the flames. Study the legends, I'm a student of the game. As far as I can tell, that part is vital. Where are all of my hip hop disciples? Yeah, y'all know that I be rapping vicious. Ever since the day I first heard Blackalicious, I said, damn, can't nobody spit this mad. Rest in peace to the legendary Gift of Gab. Yeah, my rhyme skills would be casual if I never heard the freestyler Supernatural. He was blowing my mind with rhyme quotes. Here, everybody make some noise for the GOAT. Alright, y'all know just what we reppin'. We about to send some love out to the legends. Blackalicious had a drastic vibe, and through them, I learned about Jurassic 5. Shouts to my man in the back who was wearing the T. On the daily, me and Brady, we was blaring the freeze. Later on, we discovered legends like Nas. Hip-hop disciple study, so we spit with no flaws. I said, y'all know, I'm the truest with the flames. Harry Mack, a true student of the game. I gotta study, for me, that part's vital. Where are all of my hip-hop disciples? On stage, I'm the truest with the flames. Harry Mack, I be a student of the game. You gotta study, man, I know that part is vital. Where are all of my hip-hop disciples? Yeah, yo, we gotta get to this. I study this music, I truly am a student. Hey.
I've made hooks live on the Biscuit one, and then last night or yesterday when I did a freestyle practice, I was able to make a hook. But it's a little more simplistic, like the way he did his syllable usage, like that's very dope to create a hook and remember it at that level. But what I wanted to give a shout out to real quick was like, it's really cool because he gave a shout out to Blackalicious. If you know his story, that was the first, like, that was the real first words, like, yo, what is this? But then he gave a shout out to Supernatural, which is one of the he is in my opinion, the godfather of freestyle rap is MC Supernatural. And I think in this day and age, sometimes he's not in the conversation as much as he should be. And those are two people. If I had to mention two people, it'd be MC Supernatural and MC Juice that should definitely still be in this conversation. It's really cool to see him take the time to highlight it, because I highlight it on this show a bunch, and people sometimes will say whatever in the comments. But
yeah, because people will say some left field, out of pocket stuff like, oh, well, Harry's way better. And it's just like, dude, give respect where respect is due. We stand on the shoulders of giants. The people that come before us show us what's possible. And the reason that somebody like Harry is able to reach this peak is because of the people like Supernatural that came before and showed what was possible. And then you take that and you say, hey, how can I push this? Yeah. How can I push it further? But without that founding father, without those people, you know, then you don't get the Harry Mack, because somebody has to show what's possible, and then you take that and you innovate. And that's just what every generation does. And the only reason I wanted to bring that up is because it does bother me when I see people saying things like in the comments, well, Harry's way better. It's like, who cares? Just give respect where respect is due. Nobody's trying to turn this into competition and, you know, diminish something or say, you know, take away from Harry because there's these other artists that inspired him. It's, you know, to me, it's
Conor McGregor's better than Bruce Lee. He will whoop Bruce Lee's ass.
Yeah, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all gravy, man.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to highlight that because I think Harry's doing the right thing. And by him he's showing the ultimate respect, and therefore he is getting his flowers now too. And that's just a part, like I even have to be cognizant of certain things of being like, yo, this person came before me. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, and let me be real too. It's like you and I were freestyling 20 years ago, even before that, in the 90s, we were freestyling, but I'm being inspired by Harry. Like, I don't want to be too big to be like, you know, it reinvigorated it for us, literally. And then I'm seeing things that I never thought of doing that I'm like, holy shit, he's younger than me. You know what I mean? He's came up, but I'm like getting these ideas, just different cadences, being able to like create hooks, and all this stuff is inspiring me to get back into it out of the love and then push myself to be at a higher level than I ever was.
Yeah. And this is what's funny. This is one of my things that I loved. So I freestyled through the battle rap era, then I put it away, but I would always bring it up for shows when I needed it. Mm-hmm. Now, one of the things in my life, one of the coolest things, I'm just going to share it with you guys here. Shock G. I went on tour with Digital Underground throughout Colorado. And Shock G, the first night he heard me say I'm black and Mexican, I'm the wet black. And I was just joking. He's like, yo, I love it. I'm black. He was like, I'm black and Puerto Rican. Yeah. And he's like, so we connected. This fool would play on piano Tupac's I Shed So Many Tears. Was it I Shed So Many Tears? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he would play that on piano. He'd be like, yo, P, come out and freestyle. Every night I got to freestyle with Shock G. And I would just... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wasn't as good as Harry Mack, but still, that's not the point. Like, when you love something and you've been doing it for a while, it's like when people try to discredit you because something else is going on, it's just like, yo, just calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Freestyle's been here. Harry Mack is the GOAT. Let's all appreciate all these different factors because there's a lot that's going on here, and I love it. You guys see me, man. Like, I really love this. I'm saying that because someone came at me sideways in a comment on Facebook. They're like, you're stealing Harry, like you're basically riding Harry Mack's coattails to put yourself in the light. And if people really felt like that, I don't have a problem stopping doing these reactions. But when I see like Harry Mack literally was like, yo, thank you, P, for doing the Tech 9 reaction. And like, thing. He's like, thank you, Black P. Like, I'm like, well, how could this be a bad thing? Like, you know, so sometimes I go back and forth because I do pride myself on being an original. Yeah. Being an original. That's what I pride myself on. So, you know, sometimes I have these thoughts in my mind, but then I just cancel the white noise and I'm like, just do you. Your intuition is telling you what to do. You're doing the right thing. Just keep going. And that's what I do.
Well, and for me, it's also like, it's taking part because I don't want to just be somebody who's like reacting to other artists and necessarily like criticizing them.
Yeah.
You know, I try not to do that. We try to react to things that we actually enjoy because I don't want to be critical of people. It's like you're putting your art out there, but I also feel like I should push myself, you know what I mean? Yeah. To do it. So I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know, that's part of what it is for me. It's like, hey, you know, I'm pushing myself so that I can be more informed when I'm speaking on the literal subject of freestyling and creation in general.
And if let's say, you know, the people like Super Nat and Harry Mack are coral belts, right, in the jiu-jitsu world, then I'm a legit black belt or brown belt in this world, and I can teach a seminar or talk to the white belts and blue belts on what is going on. And that's how I look at it. And there's a lot of black belts out there. Just because I have this platform, you got Thesaurus, you got Immaculate, you got Disaster, you got Sharon, you got a lot of people who are like legit, but hey, you know, here we are. So, all right, let's get it.
I study, man, I know that part is vital. Where are all of my hip hop disciples? Yeah, yo, we gotta get to this. I study this music. I truly am a student. Hey, yo, the hip hop beat, I do pursue that so much so my heartbeat only says boom bap. Yeah, I said I spit it with flair. This ain't a heartbeat, it's a kick and a snare. And when I kick these live raps, making haters die back. Even acapella in my head, I feel the hi-hat. Yeah, for me to rhyme, it doesn't take time. Even on days when I'm low like the bass line. Man, it don't matter, I don't need this. I boost my mood till I be up high like the lead synth. Yeah, and y'all know I came to rock. Negative vibes is like samples, they get chopped. We cut them off, y'all know we rockin' this. Hip-hop disciples came to keep it positive. I said, on stage, I'm the truest with the flame. Y'all know that I'm a student of the game. I had to study, you know that that's vital. Where are all of my hip-hop disciples? Yeah, said I'm the truest with the flame. I study hard, I'm a student of the game. I put the time in, y'all know that it's vital. Yo, where are all of my hip-hop disciples? Yeah, it's amazing, it's true. How this music can be changing you. How from this music you can learn a lesson. One line in rap can heal your depression. Yeah, so many sentences in my brain. So many times this music helped me maintain. So many times I was so low to the ground. The only way to get away was through this hip-hop sound. Yeah, so much inspiration winning by y'all indication. Shouts to legendary Nas coming with the invitation. Switch my motto. Instead of saying fuck tomorrow, that buck that bought a bottle could have struck the lotto. That's a quote from Illmatic for those who don't know. But it's lyrics like that that help my soul grow. Shift into a positive perspective. Hip-hop brings the world together. Zurich rep for the collective. Let's go. Y'all know I'm the truest with the flame. I study hard, I'm a student of the game. Gotta study hard, y'all know that is vital. Where are all of my hip-hop disciples? Off top, I'm the truest with the flame. Studied long, I'm a student of the game. Gotta put in that time, y'all know it's vital. Make some noise, all of my hip-hop disciples. Boom, y'all know what it is.
All right, we've been plugging this. You already know. Rock with him. He's on tour. Get your tickets. We'll be in Denver June 5th. For everyone who stuck it out this long, we about to kick some freestyles and ride off into the sunset. Oh, man. You know what's crazy is I'm a performing artist. I've toured the world. I don't tour as much anymore or even do shows as much anymore just because my family life comes first. But there was a point where I started getting bored because every night set list, you try to change the set list.
Yeah.
But every night that I add freestyling to it, it's exciting. You're like, oh, what is going to happen? And so every night it's just a new challenge. Dude, it's really cool to see him do that because I know how it is to freestyle and I know what element. It's like every night he's like, oh, I get to create this tonight. Like, it's like, oh, I don't know what's going to pop next, you know? So anyways, I think
I mean, he makes
cool.
it look easy, but you know,
yeah,
there's nothing.
He makes it look simple.
It's just
crazy.
silly to me. I look at that and I'm like, damn, imagine like, I'm sure by this point, I don't know. I wonder if because you typically do still get nervous when you're doing shows, but imagine being like, oh, I have to create a new show every night.
Yeah. It is wild. Trying to look at the new joint. You messing with that?
Yeah, that's tight.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah, I like these. It's a little bit more upbeat. A lot of the beats we've been rocking to have been kind of dark, which is good, but
Check your mic.
check 1, 2. Yeah, let's get it. Hey, we're about to kick some freestyles for your ass. That's right, folks.
All right, here's your concept. Growing up in the 90s, raising a child in the 2000s.
Okay, you're really challenging me today. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's do it.
Here we go.
Yeah. 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 Yo, I grew up in the best time. I grew up in the best damn era. There's no comparison. Yeah, that's right. It's rife with the wind. That's the name that I used to use back in the days. Yeah, back in the 90s. I was just rhyming. I was kind of like a crimey, kind of grimy. In and out of jail. A lot of L's, a lot of fails. And I was moving like a snail. Yeah, but I kept on moving, kept on proving, kept on looking through the illusions and all the confusion. I was just moving, hitting so hard that I was bruising, and I was sick of losing, so I had to choose wins. Yeah, I had to take my life in a new direction, realize I had to take a turn at the intersection. Yeah, try to reach perfection, and now I look at my life and it's a blessing. Learned so many lessons the hard way. I got scars from back in the days, yeah, filled with rage. Now I'm turning the page, understanding that now I've got to shine like rays from the sun for my son. I gotta take the shit and make it undone, cause where I came from was hard. Yeah, my dad, he left when I was young, it kinda made me sad. He OD'd when I was in preschool. Yeah, it messed me up, man, I can't lie. I would used to sit back and just cry, thinking, what if one day I wake up and he died? Yeah, and it was so damn close. I always thought about that overdose, thinking one day my dad might be a ghost. And so now I'm trying to do better and be the utmost better father figure and try to live bigger, so I could be something that my son looks up to instead of looks down at. And yeah, it's kind of hard from where I came from to be a good father. Didn't have a lot of people that I could follow. Yeah, not a lot of people that I could look up to. Just running around with the young ass crew, doing crimes, breaking into houses at 14. Man, that was the route. And it's kind of crazy that I'm freestyling and airing these grievances out. But that's just what I'm talking about, yeah. Cause nowadays, man, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's hard to go as planned with all these kids up on Instagram. Yeah, there's so much sexuality being pushed on this next generation. It's sad to see. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my son away from the nonsense. But let me be honest, sometimes I'm messed up if I'm really being like this. Yeah, I'm not Nostradamus, I can't see the future, but I'm trying to make a better future for me and my family, understand me? Yeah, it's kinda hard cause everyone's handing out candy, but the candy is poison. They got some messages that are destroying the young minds, and all the social media seems like it's impeding the youth, and I'm kicking the truth. I gotta just break it down in this vocal booth.
Hey. That was tight. You came, I know you slipped up. I don't know. It's because you're trying to think of something to come in instead of just rope in.
I was thinking of era, but for some reason I was like, I came in with something else.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? You know what I mean?
The dad part was fire. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for pushing me, man, because sometimes I'll get stuck on stupid.
Yo. What I realized as I get better is to not depend on the word generator, because that can be a crutch too.
It is a super crutch.
You have to be able to use your mind and improvise and use your imagination. So like if you run out and you're like, oh, where's the word generator? What's around me? That's cool. But you got to be zoned in. So like, it's a good exercise to do.
I'm glad you said it, because I definitely have been using the word generator as a crutch, because it is a crutch.
Yeah.
And it comes down to like, oh, I want to perform, like, you know, people are tuning in. Like I want to put my best foot forward.
Yeah.
And the word generator does make it easier.
Well, but
I need to step out of my comfort zone and do some of this stuff, because that's really how I'm going to get better.
The word generator proves to our audience that we're freestyling in real time.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. So I always try to have it in the mix, but to actually be able to freestyle means to be free.
I actually, messed up on purpose so you would know it was a freestyle. You know what I mean? That's what I did.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Big brain.
My live on air sign.
That wasn't a real.
Can I get it to go while I'm freestyling? We'll see. Anyways, I like that on. But anyways, all right, let's get it.
Plus, I didn't take my alpha brain.
Concepts. So what should I do? I don't know if I should do words or concepts. Well, let's get it going. So we can wrap this one up.
A concept. Let's see.
Damn, that thing just shut off. It was on for 5 seconds, then it's just off. All right, figure out a concept. I'm gonna try to turn it on. There we go. was easy enough, huh?
Okay, going to the grocery store and getting something to make for dinner.
Okay. Going to the grocery store and getting something to make for dinner. All right. Anything else?
And then on the way home, you see a car accident.
Got you. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Ayo. I put the keys in the throttle and it's time to go. You know, down the grocery store. I meant to say down the street to the grocery store. I gotta get it poppin', yeah, that's just where we go. You know how it goes, it's like the Kroger brand. It's called King Super, and they got things in high demand. I walk through the doors, they open like this, and I walk through. Ayo, the time is priceless. I spend most of my time up in produce, getting real food that I produce. It's like the beats that I rap over. Gotta get nutrition when I freestyle like this. You know I go up and I rip, and so I go ahead and grab some corn and potatoes. You know how I do, I don't like those tomatoes. But then I go to the other produce section and get some meat. You know, cause that would be the blessing to get a T-bone steak. You know, not Welch's grape, yo. I do my thing, hey, yo. I freestyle late, so I grab my food. I gotta go to check out. You know, one time I take the best route. I go to the clerk cause I don't like AI. I'd rather talk to a real person, see them eye to eye. I give them the money, I pay for my food. I get back up in my whip, hey, yo, then I proceed, fool. Yeah, I do my thing, hey, yo. I rock the spot. Sometimes I freestyle and it's so unorthodox. While I'm in my car, I be freestyle rhyming. You know how I do, I just do it from the design. And I'm driving home, I gotta turn the wheel. I keep it moving every time the freestyle concealed. And yo, I pass Academy up onto Austin Bluffs. Those are the streets to get to my crib. They ain't so rough, hey, yo. I go and I'm driving so slow. And all of a sudden I see something, the po-po, damn. I see the red lights up and down. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to just have a frown. It looked like this Corvette hit a damn camper. I'm over here like, man, hey, yo, he got stamped, bruh. And this is what I really didn't need, cause on the ground I could see the brother was starting to bleed. The ambulance came to take him away. I kept driving, I gotta get home to my baby, yeah. I gotta make him the dinner and that's the top choice. I freestyle off the top and use my voice. You know sometimes, hey, yo, gotta create it. Sometimes it's ill, but you know I stay on basis. But I used to live on the Air Force Base, kid, and here I am, got the bass in your face, yes. So I finally pull up in the driveway. A long road home, didn't hit the highway. I go knock on the door, my daughter says, Daddy. I give her a hug, yeah, you know about family. And then I bring the groceries in the house. My wife, she gets up off of the couch. She's like, okay, this what we eating, some steak and potatoes. I see you still don't like tomatoes, hey. And so she whips it together cause she is nice with it in the kitchen, you know. Yeah, it's just my pivot. Hey, yo, the nuclear family is the best, yeah. I come home, yeah, when I'm depressed, yeah. But I leave the stress outside. Hey, yo, we have a good meal, hey, yo, I take it out. Why eat takeout when you can make it at home and make it cleaner and healthier in my zone, yeah. That's what we do. We feed ourselves real nicely. I keep it moving freestyle so precisely. And it doesn't even matter about the dollar. Hey, yo, I come through, yo, I pop my collar. But this is how we go. After I eat, I sit down, freestyle to unbelief. And yeah, that's how I do every time that I rip. After I eat, I take a cup of water and take a sip. Hello. All right.
Yeah.
That was my it's whack because at the beginning I kind of stumbled too, and
I
was just
put
like,
it in your brain.
Yeah. For me, it was just like I was like, yo, I felt like the beat was higher than my vocals, so instead of being honed in on what I was about to do, but it's all good, man. You guys get to see it live in effect. You get to see the glimpses of flow state. You get to see the stumbles. You get
the
to see
moments,
the progression.
Yeah.
And that's just how the game goes, man. That was fun.
And anybody who's like actually still watching this, we super appreciate the fact that you're actually tuning in and, you know, watching our progression and our freestyles. Yeah. And, you know, part of the reason that I wanted to do it as well is because it's like, I know there's a lot of people out there who have something that they want to do, that they've been thinking about doing, whether it's starting jujitsu or learning an instrument or learning a new language. And it's like, you got to be willing to like look silly at the beginning and to, you know, look dumb to a degree, you know what I mean? And just be awkward anytime you're trying something new. So that's, you know, why we do this as well.
Hell yeah. You guys will let us know
so you can watch us be awkward.
enjoyed this. Again, thanks to all the members, all the super chatters, super thank yous. We'll be back in full effect. Like, share, and comments on all the content. If you rock with the vibe, subscribe. We're getting really close to that 100K mark, and it's thanks to all the people rocking with us heavy. You know what it is, y'all. 40.
Thank you for